Shalom, friends, and welcome to Walking the Ancient Path, where we journey back into the language, landscape, and life rhythms of the Scriptures in a lighter, more accessible way, exploring the world of the Bible as its original listeners would have experienced it.
Today we'll pick up our in-depth exploration of the book of Galatians formatted like a living Hebrew commentary.
Let's pick up where we left off, continuing in Galatians chapter 3.
Verse 26, For ye are all the children of God by faith in Christ Jesus.
For you are all sons of Elohim through trust in Messiah Yeshua.
You are all, Paul emphasizes inclusivity. In Hebrew imagery, every tent in the camp, regardless of origin, stands under the same Father. Children of God, sons of Elohim. The word is not just offspring, but sons, carrying the significance of inheritance. In Hebrew thought, to be a son means to bear the Father's name, reflect his likeness, and share in his inheritance. By faith in Christ Jesus, through trust in Messiah Yeshua. The basis of sonship is not ritual marks, not bloodline, not Torah keeping, but covenant trust in the anointed King. In imagery, the adoption is sealed by clinging to the Messiah who opens the tent of the Father.
Verse 27, For as many of you as have been baptized into Christ have put on Christ.
For all of you who were immersed into the anointed have clothed yourselves with the anointed.
Baptized into Christ, immersed into the anointed. In Hebrew imagery, immersion, tevilah, is entering the waters and rising anew. To be immersed in Messiah is to be plunged into his death and raised into his life, like crossing the Jordan into a new land. Have put on Christ, clothed yourselves with the anointed. The image is of putting on new garments. In Hebrew thought, clothing signifies identity and role. To be clothed with the Messiah is to wear his covering, his righteousness, his likeness, like a son putting on his father's robe. This is not just individual but communal. All who are immersed share the same garment, erasing divisions of status or heritage.
Verse 28, There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Christ Jesus.
In the anointed, there is no longer Jew or Greek, slave or free, male or female. For you are all one body, bound together in Messiah Yeshua.
Neither Jew nor Greek. Paul is not removing ethnic identity but stating that in Messiah no group holds a higher status. Using Hebrew imagery, all tents are set up under the same banner of the anointed. Neither bond nor free social divisions dissolve at the covenant fire. Slave and free man sit shoulder to shoulder, both sharing bread at the same table. Neither male nor female. Gender distinctions in roles or functions do not determine inheritance. In imagery, sons and daughters alike are heirs in the Father's household. For you are all one in Messiah Yeshua. The Hebrew image depicts many branches grafted into one living tree, sharing the same sap. Unity is not sameness, but shared life in the anointed.
Verse 29, And if you be Christ's, then are you Abraham's seed, and heirs according to the promise.
And if you belong to Messiah, then you are the seed of Abraham, heirs together according to the promise.
If you belong to Messiah, covenant identity is based on union with the anointed. In Hebrew imagery, to be in Messiah is to be inside the tent of the shepherd under his protection. Then are you Abraham's seed. Paul ties it all together. The singular seed, Messiah, gathers many into himself so that they also are counted as Abraham's offspring. In imagery, every grafted branch shares the same root, drawing life from the covenant tree. Heirs according to the promise. The inheritance is not wages for labor, but the fulfillment of Yahweh's sworn word to Abraham. In Hebrew thought, heirs are sons who carry on the household's name and possessions. Paul proclaims that all who are in Messiah, Jew or Gentile, share equally in that promised inheritance.
That concludes our verse-by-verse ancient Hebrew imagery rendering in Galatians 3. We'll pause here and step into chapter 4 in our next episode.
If you listeners have areas of interest you'd like to explore further, questions, or comments, please don't hesitate to let us know.